Muhammad Ali will fantasize.
So if the Democrat Party, they're gonna have to find they're gonna have to find
They got to find some soul. They got to find some backbone.
yeah, they're gonna have to find a dude
Right.
that served in the fucking military, been to fucking war, owns weapons, has a right to carry, a license to carry,
And like 10,000 acres of of a wilderness.
Yeah, they gotta find the fucking bad eggs, because throwing your fucking Kamalas and your Joes and your Tim Walls and it's not
That's not getting it done.
That's why they called them Tampon Tim.
Oh damn!
They was calling them a pussy. And not even good pussy. They called them Tampon Tim. Terrible. No, that's not my words. Maybe the pussy part, but that's what they was called. Tampon Tim.
Sure.
And we can all guess what they were really, saying.
Sure.
Without saying. I just say the quiet shit that's in the room. That's because guess what? Hold on. Oh, I'm all out of give a fucks. Sorry.
Completely out?
Completely out.
Shit.
Complete. So what else you got for me?
That's it, man. I just wanted to, get some feedback from you and talk a little bit about the election or post-election now. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and these motherfuckers still crying.
Yeah, that's over.
Still fucking crying. Somebody go out and, grab, tell them to get their balls out of their wife's purse and, until their wives stop trying to be fucking men.
Sure.
If that shit happened, guess what?
They got a different outcome.
Yep. But no. As long as your little boy's painting his fingernails.
Yep. Just like we talked in the previous episode and all the other shit, people going to the wrong bathrooms. People don't want to have to deal with that when they're dealing with everything else. People don't want to have to think about that. And so, if that's your agenda and if that's what you're pushing, and somebody else is like, hey, I'm going to fix the economy, even though they can't do anything about that. I'm going to fix the border, even though the border has been perpetually broken for decades now, and I'm not sure if that's going to get fixed anytime soon. But at least you're telling, a good story versus this other shit that people don't want to hear about.
So if we're the most powerful country in the world, so you say, and millions of other people have said and claimed that we've been to the moon, most technologically advanced country in the world, and you can't tell me that a nation that can have the 101st and 82nd Airborne any place in the world in 24 hours can't shut down the fucking border? Because they did that shit. They did that shit on 9/11. They shut it fucking down. So you can't tell me they can't shut down the fucking border.
So, to answer your question, and this is my theory on this in terms of the border and everything else. Well, no, I won't say everything else. My theory on the border and why it's not shut down is it's cheap labor, and in order to feed the population at a relatively cheap price and not have people go batshit crazy because the cost of food and everything else is too high, they turn a blind eye to it. It's as simple as that. And that's why so food, keep the prices of food cheap, and then all these other jobs that people with resources want people to do.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because guess what they're doing?
People cleaning hotels and resorts and this and that. It supports a lifestyle that people with money have become accustomed to. And so they want to be able to do it for the price that they've been able to do it at, and they don't want their money, if you would, or what they have to be compromised based on that inflating as well. If it was really that important, they had to shut that shit down 20, 30 years ago, and when we've been having this conversation about the border. But it's just one big scam.
Yeah, because they do the jobs that Americans aren't going to do.
Sure.
I'm not fucking picking lettuce, picking tomatoes, or that other shit.
Especially for what they get paid, right?
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing it. So yeah, there is a lot of hypocrisy in
right.
that.
So it's like, do you like to go out and eat with your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people do. And so so when it comes to that part of the economy in terms of agriculture, if you had if we were paying agriculture people the wages that say even fast food workers were making, and some of these states where the minimum wage is $15-20 an hour for fast food workers. Do you know how expensive it would be to go out and eat?
Yeah. So
So I've been I've been in the restaurant business close to 40 years now, and I can tell you with absolute certainty, because I used to run restaurants, and that is, you need a dishwasher, okay? You call one of your key kitchen employees, hey, I need a dishwasher, okay? And like they call their cousin, they call their roommate or whatever, and guess what? They got a guy there, that night with papers, whatever, and so you get and hire them, they start, and so then like you go through and then you hire them, send the paperwork through, it comes back, okay, well, this paperwork isn't good. Okay, fine, no problem. Guess what? They come back the next day with brand new paperwork. This has been going on for years in there. But you know what? Everybody likes to be able to live at that particular nice lifestyle. People like to go out and eat, have a good time, and they don't want to be one of those things where they can only afford to do it once or twice a year. Some people like to go out and do this, weekly or a couple times a week, whatever. So you shut the border down and start to have to pay people. For real. Guess what? The whole shit's going to shut down.
Yeah, so, so hopefully we still have loyal people in the government that.
Well, he's trying to purge them, but keep this in mind. Keep this. Yeah, exactly. But keep this in mind. This guy isn't stupid because he owns resorts, and so like he knows that like he's got to have this cheap labor there to for him to be as profitable as possible. So he's going to give lip service. All right, we're shutting the border down. I'm going to build this wall and this and that. But you know what? At the end of the day, nothing's going to change.
Right. And guess what? Mexico ain't paying for shit. Ain't paying for a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
we need to get over that.
Right.
But that's what I have. Yeah. So until the next time, the abortion amendment fell down here, and the recreational marijuana use fell down here.
Okay, so you can't smoke in Florida. Is that what it is now?
You can smoke in Florida as long as you have a medical marijuana card.
Okay.
It has to be a medical card.
Okay.
But no recreational.
So no rec in the Sunshine State.
No.
Okay.
But the last time I went to Daytona, probably about 6 months ago. And that's all you fucking smelled on the beach.
Okay, so it's just like, okay, no wreck, but
yeah, my mother-in-law was like, I smell skunk, and I was thinking to myself, you know what the fuck that is? You know, you just trying to be smart.
She's trying to be
Smell
coy.
skunk. Yeah. Oh, we on the beach and you smell skunk? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got you.
Ain't no skunks within 30 miles of a beach because they can't hide.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
Till next time.
Okay, peace out.
Later.